Oh, come on, focus, you fool. Piece of junk. Okay, here we go. So anyway, I'm just started Stairwell Cave. Trying to be quick for time because somebody else is waiting on me. Anyway, let's see if I can do this. But my knee pad fell off already, so I had to stop and fight with my equipment. So they got good knee pads at Home Depot for plumbers. They'll protect your knees, but they're not really designed for crawling around like a baby all day. I need to get an actual caving suit somehow. I haven't gotten around to it. Let me make sure my... Okay, good. I don't know why, I clearly have my camera on autofocus, but there's a menu that it wants to turn autofocus off, and it's easy to accidentally touch. It's the touch screen. It's the problem with a small camera. You got all the buttons right next to each other. It's easy to bump 2 or 3 on accident. Okay, so I'm standing in the lower level. I'm trying to get my backpack on. My backpack's being stupid. Okay, here we go. So, there's an upper level up there. And turn around, there's upper level up here. Wow. But I don't have a way up there. So, I'm gonna stick with the lower level for now. Boy, that upper level looks like fun. Much easier too once you get up there. Gotta figure out how to get up there. Alright, here we go. No. This big room coming ahead. Well, I got the battery life at 50%. That should be enough to get a decent video. See, I'm ISO 3200 right now, so video shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, look at the size of this room. Ceiling's dozens of feet tall. Man, look at that one rock there. It looks like it's barely hanging on. So yeah, don't be tempted to jump up and touch it. Like, you know, like basketball players, they like to jump up and touch the hoop. Don't do that. All right, here we go. So, there's the tube to the left, tube to the right, another tube to the right, and the way I came. So there's a 4-way intersection. What's funny, I don't even see any arrows pointing the way. Oh, there it is. There's a yellow arrow pointing the way out. Now I just gotta figure out how to get over this rock. Guess I go the long way. I came up on top of this pile of rocks to get a good view. But then I decided, okay, how do I get back down? All right, so there's the arrow pointing the way out. Let's see if I can go left without causing too much problem. Oops, darn it. Huh. Oops, okay, here we go. See if I can go back here easily. Oh, wow, looks like it reconnects with the main tube. Well, that's kind of cool. All right, well, it's not too hard. Let's keep on chugging along. Oops, that's the thing. If you have if you have a big maze like this, if you could do something simple-minded, like keep going left or keep going right, you could easily miss a lot of it. Try a corn maze if you don't believe me. Even a two-dimensional maze, like most corn mazes. Some corn mazes have bridges. That really can mess you up. Because if you keep their designs, if you keep going left or keep going right, you end up going around in circles instead of taking the bridge in the middle. Oh, I think I'm at a dead end. Okay, good to know. Oh, here's the funny part. I don't think I'm really at a dead end. I think there's a way through here, but it's gonna be a tight crawl. And there's somebody waiting on me. So you know what? I'm gonna skip this part for now. When I come back with somebody else, I'll ask him if it's worth going through there. Then maybe I'll come back again by myself for real with nobody waiting. I have more time to check that out. Oops, hang on, my lights come in loose. It's held on by a 1/4x20 mount, so if I'm not careful it can come unscrewed, fall off. Kind of annoying to be climbing through a cave, have your flashlight fall down to the ground, especially it's face down so you can't see nothing. I know, that's a double negative, so you can't see anything. Feel better. All right, here we go. Do you feel better? Okay, well, that was a good warm-up. But luckily the guy who's waiting for me, he knows where I am, so theoretically we'll find each other. Here's something kind of cool. Look at these, like a few horizontal layers here. Small balconies or something. Excuse me. All right, so I'm back in the main tube. Gonna keep going left, go through clockwise, as seen from above. Wow, look at the size of this room. I'm gonna have to turn my flashlight up to 100% here. Holy cow. Okay. Okay, there's 100%. There's a way to the left. There's a way forward. There's a way up there. And the way back behind me. So at least a 4-way intersection. Holy cow. All right. See how am I doing for time? Okay, it's only been 9 minutes, so I'm doing okay for time. Let me take a quick look around here. Wow. So check it out. Oh, this might be a dead end. But the funny part is, there's all sorts of nooks and crannies. Hold on, I'll show you in a minute. Look at this. There's a way ahead there. There's another way up there. Might be another way up there. There's the way I came in. Wow. But the funny part is, look at this. I'm standing next to a hole. This might reconnect to where I just was. Or it could be a dead end, either way. Yeah, that's probably a dead end, but you get the idea. You don't know unless you check. Man, this is an awesome cave. Okay, let me turn my light back to 50%. Cool, there's a hole through there. I wonder if that reconnects to where I was. Cool. Wow. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take this easy. Look at this. Wow, it's not a dead end. It keeps going. Holy cow. I wonder if that holy cow has a name. We can name her Betsy. Betsy the holy cow, how's that sound? Actually, I think is it Hindu that believes all cows are sacred? Or are there other religions that believe in like a specific holy cow? Huh. Actually, whatever. Not making fun of anybody's religion. I'm just wondering. Here we go. Wow, this one keeps going. That's funny, I saw that rock out there. Thought it was a bat. It's just a rock. Silly me. That happens a lot. I think I see a bat and it turns out to be like a wet spot on the cave. Or a... Holy cow. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna have time to explore this whole cave while my buddy's waiting for me. Okay. Of course, if I had a brain, I'd have a map. I literally have a map at home. I just didn't bring it with me. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to crawl back there. It's obviously a way up here. Wow. Nice big cave, but it's a little bit of work to crawl through, climb through, scramble through. Oh, you know, I think I'm at the end for real. Saved by the Bell. Yeah, I could probably go farther. But you know what? I think that's a good breaking point. I'm gonna turn around and go back towards the main tube. Hopefully not get lost. I have good traction on this rock. This rock, even though there's some loose sand on it, I'm doing fine. Obviously, if we're too slippery, I'd have to take precautions. I like the color here. So this brown, I don't think that's actually mud. I think that's actually minerals, like iron-based minerals coming from above. Either way, it's pretty. Yeah, there's a lot of water dripping from the ceiling. Like I said, there's still snow outside, but it's above freezing down here. So the warm air from the cave warms up the snow and stuff like that. Okay, here's the way back out. Let's see, I've been in here 14 minutes, so it should be about 8:20. Okay, so I still have a little bit of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn left, keep going through the cave clockwise. Wish I knew what time it was. I have my stuff put away in my backpack for safekeeping, but anyway, yeah. One thing you wouldn't want to do in a cave is, you know, lose your car keys or your wallet. That wouldn't be pretty. Oh wow, there's some ice here. Most of the caves around here, there's only ice near the entrance. I am pretty sure I'm not near any entrance. I can't really explain why there's ice here then. Good to know. Interesting indeed. Of course I could be wrong, for all I know this cave has 10 entrances. But yeah. Wow, there's ice in here. Which means either I'm getting near an entrance or I'm getting lost. And I heard that ice break. That was not me. It literally fell down on its own because of the above freezing temperatures in here. That's normal in the spring. I just want to show you one quick one. Look at this one. This one's completely hollow now. Kind of cool. Oops, hang on. I got the gimbal in the wrong mode again. Okay. All right. Oh man, there's a lot of ice in here. Now I need to be careful where I step. I don't have any traction on this stuff. Oh, geez. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We got ice. We got ice. Okay, well, as long as I'm here, let me gawk the ice. Heaven forbid I won't gawk the pretty ice. Alright. Now look how steep up it is. Now, the good news is there's plenty of bare rock for me to climb up and out of here. The bad news is there's plenty of ice for me to slip and fall on. So I might have to resort to this new technique I invented called watching where I'm going. I patented it. Obviously, nobody else has stolen my idea. All right, here we go. Man, I saw a car wreck today on I-5. It was where there's no shoulder. I'll be darned, there was another entrance here. That would explain the ice. But you know what? I want to finish the video. So, I'm going to go to the entrance. That's funny. There's an arrow pointing to the wall. Wonder what that's supposed to do for you. Well, yeah, I can feel the cold air coming in this end. This is the east end of the cave. Oh, wow. There's more cave back there. Wow, when I come back with somebody else, I'll have to ask him if he knows anything about that. All right. So look at this. I came from down there. Oh, wait a minute. Dude, I think I was in this cave before. I just didn't do the whole cave. Wow, okay. Well. There's ice on the floor here. I want to be careful not to slip and fall. Excuse me. I don't have my crampons with me. I thought most of this cave didn't have any ice. I want to save some time, but not bringing extra gear I don't need. Of course, sometimes you don't know you need it until it's too late, so probably be better to plan ahead, huh? Okay, it's been half an hour. I got to the cave at 8 a.m., so it's 8:30 a.m. now. So yeah, I should be able to get back to the other end of the cave and then get back to the parking lot think my buddy's supposed to be here about 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. See how it goes. So tricky walk to the parking lot. It's like patches of snow, stuff everywhere outside. Oops, I almost stepped on my own pant leg. Slipped on my own equipment. Whoops. Probably better if I keep my feet apart. See if I can get over here. Oh boy. This is gonna be tricky. The good news is there's enough dry rock I can get through here alive. Oh wow, there's some really small icicles here. See if I can get those on camera. Baby icicles, do 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 do. Baby icicles, do 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 do. Okay, for copyright reasons, that's a parody. That's fair use. All right, here we go. Obviously, I was trying to make fun of that song, Baby Shark. Yeah. But at least there's no bats in here, so I can use all the light I want. My light's at 50% right now. Seems to be getting a decent video. I want to save my battery life for the rest of the day. Oops, I stepped on a formation and broke it. The funny part is I thought I was next to it, not on it, so that's kind of bad aim on my part. Whoops. All right. These formations, they're going to be melted away in a couple months anyway, so yeah, still, it's a bad habit. So always think of today as practice for tomorrow. Okay, now we gotta be really careful here. Okay, wow, yeah. When the ice melts, it could be even more slippery because the liquid water on top can act as a lubricant. Make it nice and smooth, shiny. Okay, well, this is funny. Tried taking a shortcut, it didn't work. It's a good thing I'm a taxi driver. My passenger would think I'm trying to rip him off. No, I really am lost. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'd be pretty lousy taxi driver because I like to explore and do the scenic route. If you're in a hurry, yeah, take your private jet. All right, here we go. Okay, I think I'm back to a big room, four-way intersection. Yeah, so there's the way out, down there. Up there is the way I already explored. There's the way to the upper entrance. So let's see what's up here. My guess is it's a dead end, but you know, if I were a good guesser, I'd buy a lottery ticket. That'd be funny if I bought a lottery ticket just to prove I'm a bad guesser and I won by accident. It's like, okay, maybe I'm a good guesser. Nice color on the wall there. Tall spot in the ceiling. Boy, I'm a little out of breath. I had a long work week this week, so been doing a lot of light work. Had a long commute too. I got stuck in traffic because of all the car wrecks and stuff. Yeah. Not a lot of time left over to get a workout after work. So here's a three-way. Looks like there's a way to crawl down there. Looks like there's a way up here. Try to be quick. See if I can go up here. Wow, this is kind of fun. Just kind of, not too fun. I'll call it medium rare fun. Okay, looks like the end of the easy part is right here. Just like on the other side, looks like I keep going. If I was identifying as skinny, or thin, or slender, or narrow. Okay, here we go. Nope, this is a dead end for real. All right, makes me feel better because that means I don't have to chicken out. And the verdict is... oh, geez. I'm still not sure if that's a dead end, but I'm not going to try it right now. My fans are waiting. Boy, this is almost as fun as Dead Horse Cave. So it's a lot easier. See, there's a way up there, too. Uh-oh, I think the lens fogged up. All right, there we go. You know, I used to do photogrammetry, where I take pictures and make a 3D model. Works pretty well, but it's tedious. I didn't realize my camera lens had fogged up. So I took a bunch of pictures with the lens way fogged up. Each individual picture was really, really bad, like D- kind of bad. But the 3D model still came out perfectly. So I even shared it with the people who made it. I'm like, look at what happened. I find this very impressive. That's actually why I did photogrammetry, because I knew any flaw would average out and disappear. Law of averages. It's like statistical photography. So, but like I said, the photography is very tedious, so I haven't made time lately. Plus, there are other ways to get similar results that other people do. All right, yeah. What I would like to do if I were rich, custom make a camera rig specific for photogrammetry. Basically, compound camera with a flash. So I could just go through, take flash pictures. Need a big battery life, but with rechargeable batteries, that's doable. But yeah, take enough pictures at once, it would work. Save some time. Just need a really good flash. But yeah, be a niche market, so wouldn't really catch on. Have to make it like instrument quality, so you know, professionals could use it. Excuse me. This cold weather makes me have a runny nose. So if you hear me snorting, I'm not doing cocaine. All right, so check it out. Here's one of the yellow arrows pointing the way out. But I don't care because I still want to finish the left side. I think there's a little upper level up here. Notice I said I think, not to be confused with actually knowing anything.